Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man. I really do, because we have one of the brightest stars in the music industry on the episode this week. Before I introduce this week's guest, I just wanted to give a big thanks to Illegal Pete's for sponsoring this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. Kick-ass burritos with endless toppings and the freshest ingredients. Go download the VI Pete's app to order your favorite product straight from your phone. Start packing up store credit every time you order to get in on exclusive deals. And then use promo code TVBOO, that's TVBOO, while ordering through the app or in-store to get 15% off your entire order. And once again, I wanted to thank Illegal Pete's for sponsoring this show. Also, before I introduce this guest, I just got to say, y'all, I am on the road. I had a little bit of this past weekend felt a little bit like like time off because I just had the one show at Freaky Deaky. And boy, it was awesome being able to go out again and, went to go see some shows, went out to some bars, went out to a fancy restaurant, dude. I haven't been to a fancy restaurant in probably about 4 years, man. Dude. And I didn't know, they just kept on bringing all this silverware. I'm like, bro, y'all just got a damn spork. We can get it all in one utensil. And, I'm having to ask. They brought me a hot towel. They're like, would you like a hot towel? And I'm like, what the fuck am I using this for? I was out of place, man. But, dude, it was nice. The next night went out to hang out with Grizz and got to see his show at the Ball Arena. And he got to play bass music, dude. I fucking cried. Legit cried. My favorite artist playing our tune. It was awesome having kind of a week off. I felt like one show that weekend was a week off, but I'm about to hit the thickness of my tour, man, where it just don't stop until Christmas. So my upcoming shows this week, I got this Thursday at the Badlander in Missoula, 11/4 at Electric Playhouse in Albuquerque, 11:05 at Substation in Seattle, 11:09 at Soundcheck in Washington, 11:10 at Peabody's in Virginia Beach, and 11:12, my birthday, at Surge in North Carolina. Make sure to go get your tickets at musicbytaboo.com. A lot of those tickets are already about to sell out, man. And fuck, I'm just so happy and blessed to be on the road, being able to do this. And I feel so refreshed after just having the one show. So that was awesome. So hope to see y'all out there. If not, thank you for being here either way. But my guest this week is one of the biggest personalities in dance music and just the music industry in general. He's really been branching outside of just dance music, and he's just really bringing the gay community into just the mainstream media, not just electronic music, man. What he's doing with his project and his personality is incredible, and it's just him being himself, and that's one of the main things I love about him, dude. He's got one of the best senses of humor I've seen out of somebody, and every time I talk to this guy, it's nothing but smiles and laughs. So I'm gonna let it get into it. Ladies and gentlemen, Wreckno. Come here, girl, is that ass fat? Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. Brandon.
Mitchie.
Do you think like Brandon could be like a French name if you said it like that? Like Brandon. Yeah.
I feel like Closey says it that way sometimes.
I would hope she would, dude. She just comes out with a southern accent. Brandon.
I would die.
I tried to get her to speak a southern accent. It didn't go so well.
I remember this.
That was fun, dude. Well, welcome back on the show, my dude.
Thank you. In person this time.
Yeah, and this is so much better than doing it over Zoom.
So much better.
We did have that twerk off, though.
We had a twerk off, but it was also like my Wi-Fi was going out in the middle of it.
Excuses. So, yeah, that's all excuses.
You lost.
No, dude, that's like what a loser would say. I was twerking, but
my Wi-Fi was fucked up.
Yeah, the moons were aligning. It was just the Aquarius season or some shit.
It was Mercury and Gatorade always.
Sounds like something a fucking liar would say, dude. A loser. No, it was a split decision by the fans. I will say that. Someone was like,
it was like right down the middle.
Yeah.
Of my crack.
Yeah. on my face.
There we go.
Yeah. We got Mr. Kyle Brim back there. Kyle, how you doing today?
Doing great. I ate 2 gas station taquitos today, and they're not agreeing with me. But
Were they,
other than that, I'm all right.
Were they pepper jack cheese?
That's exactly what they were.
The only ones I will ever get, ever. They're delicious tornadoes.
I
Love
agree.
them.
Dude, I went and had a damn late night taquito or whatever he said out of a gas station like a week ago after a show, and it was fire, bro.
The cheese ones are especially delicious. I can't do any of the meat ones because there's times when you're eating meat and that from like a gas station moment, and you're like, this is not what they're saying it is.
Yeah, dude, you know what? Like the hot dogs taste like asshole. I like
asshole.
asshole.
The hot dogs from
Yeah,
the hot dogs from the gas station.
yeah,
Absolutely.
like bad asshole.
Bad asshole. Very bad asshole.
Yeah,
I
dude.
can't even look at them in the eye.
No, you should be ashamed of yourself. Like I'm not texting you after this, you know.
No gas station dogs for me.
No. What show you have this weekend? You're at Res Rocks, right?
Yes, Res Rocks, Drex Support tomorrow, and then we have after party at church here in Denver.
Church is a good spot, dude.
Stoked. We're gonna look for a sexy nun costume
Ooh, nice. Yeah, my that's where I met my girlfriend. I met her at church.
at church, but like not that church,
Yeah,
right? Like
no-
an actual church.
No, at that church.
Oh, okay.
But I
So
tell
cool church.
Yeah, so I tell my parents, you know,
I met her at church. She's a good girl.
yeah, my mom's like, "Oh, son, you met her at church." She's so proud of me.
Everyone's like rolling balls.
She's like dressed like a slut again.
No, she was dressed as a nun, Mom. I met her at church, I swear. But there's like literally you have the nun outfit. Is it Stuff Me Mix?
Oh yeah,
Exactly. She was just dressed up like that.
dude, I like the nuns, man.
Don't we all?
Yeah,
Like The Nun, the movie.
yeah. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Scary pussy.
Is it? How much fun do you have bussifying everything every place you
I
play?
actually don't. I feel like we don't do it as much anymore. I think I think we just make funny jokes, and then we always will be like, stinky fish pussy for no reason. And then that's kind of like the David knows.
Yeah. Nah, man, I don't know. I think you started something because I started seeing it.
Ussy, we put the Ussy on every festival lineup.
Yeah.
Or every festival play that we had, which was very Ussy. But now it's like the Wreckno group isn't really a Wreckno group. It's just for people to put anything related to Ussification in that group. Like it'll be like 20 of the same posts needing approval, and it's that bus called Bussy.
Yeah.
It's actually I'm in therapy for it.
You have to explain to your therapist.
Exactly.
I have a problem. I'm just ossifying.
Exactly.
Ossifying?
Ussification. Ussification.
Ossification. Damn, bro. I want to be baptized in that. You know what I mean, dude? God damn.
Beautiful.
No, I think you started something, dude, because like it's like once you started doing it, I just started seeing it all over the internet.
It definitely with the Bussy Boppers thing in 2019. It was like a Bussy Bops mixtape. I was just like, it was either call people Bussy Boppers or Rectums, and I went with Bussy Boppers.
Dude, rectums. That is fucking so good.
I like that one too.
God damn it, I love your sense of humor so much.
We have a similar one.
We
that's for
really
sure.
do, dude. It's so much fun. Dude, it's been since the last time, I mean, I remember, you know, when we did this during the pandemic, I mean, just how much you've fucking grown has just been absolutely insane, dude. Like, you know, you have dancers come out with you now.
Yeah, that's how when we were just talking about, I love seeing people in music getting to like enjoy the other forms of like, I guess, performance and media that they enjoy from their music career. That's like yours is comedy. Mine would be like us getting dancers on stage and hitting choreo. Because before I was a musician, I was just like a dancer and a hula hooper pretty much. So like it's really full circle to have those aspects to our live show now.
Dude, how hard is it to coordinate that type of shit? Because you gotta practice.
I honestly love it. I think the only thing, it's the stamina of rapping while I'm doing it. I'm still learning. And then like with Medusa, since there's like a few that we've just done each time, like Medusa and Delusional, those ones, that's like ingrained in my body now. I have like the muscle memory, but like this week we're doing one new one, and that one's like, it's like the newer they are, and if you haven't done it in front of a big audience, it gets like nerve wracking. But we have great friends that we're dancing with, so I always trust them.
Y'all fucked up yet?
Like, I would say I just would have gotten out of breath, but like they never fuck up. They do their thing and they crush it, but then I'm in the middle, so I can kind of, if I like stop, I can just be like, I can make a little, I can just do a little like, this is what's supposed to happen right now.
Just get real sassy.
Yeah, and then I remember at Forest, I like fully lost my breath in the middle of one of them, and I just started going, while we were supposed to be hitting the moves, and I was like, we're just gonna play that off, okay?
Yeah. Damn, did you come here early so you get acclimated to that elevation, dude? Because that's just gonna fuck you up tomorrow.
We came yesterday. We really just came to like be in Denver because I love Denver.
It's a good time.
It is, yeah. Getting drunk in this elevation
It's easy.
I was not as fucked up as I thought I would be last night. Like I handled it, I feel like, pretty well.
What'd you get into last night?
One Up, the arcade bar.
Oh, I went there once.
We did like Pac-Man. We were playing Pac-Man against each other, and I realized I think I'm a whore for pinball. I love pinball. I couldn't stop playing the Sopranos pinball machine.
Were you playing against somebody or just like against yourself? See, I'm competitive as fuck, dude. Like, so like a date where you go like play putt-putt or
You're like fuck you.
Yeah, dude, I'm way too
crying, leaving.
I'm way too competitive, man.
We were like full on, maybe not like low tone screaming, but high pitched gay screaming over like who was winning Pac-Man.
That's the favorite. Sure. That's the best type of scream there
Absolutely.
is, though, dude. Because you hear that scream, you're like, oh, it's a good time.
It's a great time over there.
It's a good time over there, dude.
Yeah,
that was the thing at the gay bar, dude. They were just loud as hell all the time, but always a good time. They're always a good time.
Gay bar. We went into Charlie's before it got popping last night, and it was like the bartender was wearing a cowboy hat and like Garth Brooks was on. And I was like, yes, this is not a fucking gay bar.
I was game at that. You had me. I was like, I want to go to this place right now.
Arlie goes, haven't you seen Brokeback Mountain? And I was like, I know about a bussy full of beans, Arlie.
Damn. Yeah, no, I haven't been to the gay bars here yet, man.
I've been to X Bar and Charlie's, and then I heard Triangle's where you're supposed to go. But
got you. I just loved going to, the ones in New Orleans.
NOLA's so fun.
Yeah, did you go to the Oz ever?
No, when we did NOLA, I guess Buku would have been my first time there. Honestly, we didn't do shit. We just went to Buku, and then like the afters.
Dude, you've gotten to meet like my entire family at this point.
I know, yeah. And your brother at Wakan.
Did he tell you he's gonna suck you off?
No.
He told me he said that, dude.
No, he didn't. He could have. I would have been like, you are his brother. You proved it. No, but he was just like, my brother Mitch. And I was like, I know your whole family.
Yeah, you've met everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my mom and stepdad fucking loved you at Buku.
They were so sweet. You have a great family.
Yeah, they were fun, dude. But yeah, my stepbrother, I guess, is a fucking liar, dude.
Hey, I'll go with it.
Right on, dude. Yeah, we'll just say he did say that and that it happened.
It'd be like a normal day.
Nah, man, you're fit. You're fit at Buku is crazy, man. Like even
titties out.
Yeah.
Which one? The cheerleader or I had the cheerleader the second day, and then I had my tits out with plaid skirt. Either way.
As the plaid skirt tits out.
Yeah.
For her,
I probably wouldn't do the tits out again. I remember seeing some of the like photos after, and I was like, that was a choice. Nipples looking right at me.
Hey, man, I do the same thing when I take my tits out.
You go to your Hanes. Them little briefies.
Yeah, dude, they're comfortable. People will be talking shit about them Hanes.
Michael Jordan did it for a reason.
Yeah? I didn't even know Michael Jordan did, but now I'm even more confident in wearing them.
Exactly, you should be, MJ.
Dude, I bought these fucking, I bought like these denim panties, basically.
Do they look denim, but they're not?
Yes.
They're like stretchy?
Yeah. I thought they were actually going to be denim.
No.
But they're not.
Yeah, you just got to cut denim jeans that way.
Yeah. But I put them on because I was like, oh, this is what I'm going to strip down to. And I'll show my girlfriend. She's like, you
cannot do that.
No. It was way too revealing.
Absolutely. Cheeks and everything.
Yeah, dude. Like straight bulge.
Yeah.
But like tight bulge,
The briefs is the way to go without. It's like, oh, he took his clothes off, but it's like, those are briefs. There might as well be like little short shorts.
Right. But like, so I just gave them to my girl and said, these are your panties now. And I'll wear them.
These are your panties now.
I'll wear them around the house just to fuck with my roommates and
just
shit.
Just do your wash, dishes and everything. Your little panties.
I'm out there grilling with nothing but an apron in my panties.
I love that.
No, that's fun, man, dude. But your fits, man. Like, even you came in with this damn coat.
Target, $70.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. I try to, I go to like Walmart.
Dude, so do I. Literally, today we're gonna I want to get better shoes for the first time this whole year. But before Electric Forest and before our video shoot for everything with Super Future, it was like, well, I need some boots. Let's just go to fucking Walmart and get I call them the Walmart ones. And just like, I've had 2 pair of boots now that I've just ran through this summer. But they've been the trustiest for like on stage performing and just like getting her done.
Yeah. There you go. That's what boots are for.
I'm going to really try to get a good pair today though.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I'm going to like Walmart, like thrift stores. And
I don't give a shit.
I don't give a
shit. But then I also was like, I looked at like our Forest. I actually liked my boots from Forest. But recently I saw one of the pictures of my like whole fit. And then I saw the Walmart shoe. And I was like, oh, fuck. Crap my feet out.
Yeah.
And I was like, we got to do better than that.
What made you want to do the hair today, dude? All right, show the camera so you can see, dude. Whoop. Your hair, dude, can I just say this?
Damn.
Your hair is gay as fuck.
My hair is gay as fuck. It's finally matching my brain. It's I just like, so Shark, who does a lot of the like DJs hairs around
Hair
these
Shark.
parts, Hair Shark, shout out.
I've heard of her.
She's great.
Cool.
She did Grizz's like rainbow brain hair, and I remember seeing it. She did my blonde a year ago, and I was like, I just wanted to do like a neutral color and not go straight into the like crazy out there colors, because that's like a whole lot to upkeep with. But I had just said, like, the next time we go back to Denver and I have the time, I'm gonna go get my hair like really done up by her. And I just said, rainbow dream, whatever that means to you, fucking do it. And now the literal back of my head looks ridiculous.
It's awesome though.
It's really cool.
It's awesome.
I really do think when you get the little like almost like, didn't like the scene girls that would be like do like the raccoon tail hair? It's get like
wait, do that facial expression again. Yeah.
But it would be like the swoop right here.
Yeah, it would be over the
I
eye.
can see that girl in my
Like this.
fucking head right now.
Like this without a mullet.
Yeah, she'd be like. But it's like at certain points when I see it kind of like coming down, I'm like, I'm seen as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, if I got rid of this in the back, I'd probably still look a little seen.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you actually do give.
Oh my God.
Dude!
Holy shit.
I am so fucking correct.
Roar, dude. Roar. He just typed in scene girl.
No, that girl, I like when I was in the 6th grade, that was my mother.
Oh, wow.
I was like, that's who I want to be. I love her. I respect her.
Now the, oh yeah, he's going to show the camera. It's perfect. Now the scene girl hair, that style is just cam girls now.
It's coming back like a drag queen, like when there was drag queen Diabetes on the last season of Drag Race did her little scene girl moment. I was like, that's cunt, which is good.
That's cunt?
Cunt.
I'm going to use that all the fucking time now, dude.
Cunty, that's cunt.
That's
How could you
cunt.
not say cunt?
It's fun to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, anything vulgar is just fun. You know? That's cunt as fuck, son.
That's cunt.
Now, you mentioned drag queens, dude. I've been seeing, like, you know, I'm not, like, big into the drag queen world. The only ones I knew were the ones that worked at Wanderlust, the bar that I worked at.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
local queens. Shout out all our local queens.
But they were great, man.
Absolutely.
There was this one gal who was like super. She was the host all the time. She was super fucking funny. And
Absolutely.
like
drag queens are like being a comedian and hosting goes hand in hand.
Well, you got to be like, you got to have the utmost confidence, right? Because
Absolutely.
if you have
delusional self-confidence, they say.
yeah, if you don't have that, they can sniff it out.
Absolutely. And then they're like, that's a man in a dress. But if you have the delusional self-confidence, it's like, that's a whole fucking entity.
Yeah, right. If a comedian's like, you know, not confident, like, that guy's a pussy. You
That
know?
guy sucks.
That guy sucks. But like, there was this one host, like, I told her she was my favorite part of the show, and it wasn't even her like performing; it was just her hosting. 'Cause she was funny as fuck. I was like, you need to start doing comedy, and she did. And then she got like on the Kelly Clarkson show and shit.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was cool. But like, I've been seeing you having like these famous like drag queens following you. Like, what's
Trixie Mattel this week, which
Yeah.
was awesome. So sick. She's like she's up there.
have they reached out to you at all, or have you hollered
So
at
this
them?
isn't happening. This isn't live, is it?
Huh? No.
Okay, cool. So
This will come out in 2 weeks.
Cool. So then people will already know tomorrow at Red Rocks, season 11 winner of Drag Race, Evie Oddly, we have a new song together. She's going to come out and perform with me. And she's like a winner of the RuPaul's Drag Race, like, you know, Empire. She's a badass fucking individual. And her and one of the other winners, Kylie Sonique Love, who's also a winner of the All-Stars season, they've both reached out to make music together. And for me, David's right there, but we're gay as fuck, my manager and I. And
No, y'all aren't.
when
There's no way.
When I text him those screenshots of those girls, like these are people that we watch on TV and just already gag over on our own. And I sent him those screenshots separately of like them asking to work. I was like, bitch. Because we've done a lot in the EDM scene, but we've just been trying to get into the gay scene of like just media, music, all of it. And like seeing, like having awesome ass drag queens come and like clearly be into our shit. It's like that next step for us where we're just like, we're finally cool and gay. We're not just the gay party at the EDM club.
We're finally cool gay.
Yeah, we're finally cool gay.
Yeah, we've always just been gay.
Exactly. We've just been gay in a mainly EDM-y space.
Yeah, I mean, what's been cool with you is like, I know kind of going away from that drag queen thing, I had more questions about it, but I got lost.
That's okay.
Because, I mean, you mentioned
I had a lot of things.
Segue into something else. But, like, no, what's been cool, last time we did a podcast, you know, you were talking about, like, producing and, like, trying to catch up with that. But it seems like you're just, like, finding your voice. Like, you're like, are you just saying fuck the producing side of stuff? Because you're such a talented ass vocalist.
I appreciate that. So I do both. So like with the Evie Oddly song that we'll be debuting tomorrow night, like I produced that. My thing is that I'm not good at mixing. I'm not good at mastering, but I love producing beats. I love producing beats for me to write over and rap over. But like I'm not like great at making crazy psycho, you know, bass music. But I work with so many people who now hear my voice in the vocalist sense and are like, I want you on this. And I think that's kind of like where it can, like, it's definitely like controversial to some people. And I understand because of like the scene we come from, but like, I am here for not the same thing that every other person is here for. I have a voice in the sense of I'm a vocalist. I've got this whole performance thing going on, and I hope that the people that like see the value in that, I guess.
And if they don't, dude, fuck them.
Absolutely, that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
because I've shown that I am like trying to like push forward some shit here. So
it's artistry is what you're doing,
Absolutely.
right? You know, it's not just, you know, you do the one thing.
Yeah.
And I always say play your strengths.
Absolutely, and my strengths are definitely vocals. With like, you know, like Super Future is the main person that I would always like credit when it comes to the bass scene, who was the first person to really just be like, hey, I have this fucking sick trap bass song and you have raps. Let's combine those things. And clearly those things worked, and we've seen that with like Medusa and Hala and shit like that. So
yeah, I mean, even our song.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. I loved working on our song. And when I heard my Let's Goes, because I liked your Let's Goes, but when you made it like my voice doing the Let's Go, also screaming that in my apartment was funny.
Did you hear me do metal vocals down here about sucking
Dude,
dick?
that's what I was gonna say when we mentioned being like seen. I was like, you have some straight up pop punk vocals, buddy. Like it's amazing.
No, but you killed that song, dude. What was that? That song was originally called Bukkake Bounce.
Yes, Bukkake Bounce. But then I was like, I'm not gonna rap about
No.
Bukkake. I could.
How funny would that be?
I mean, it'd be something that usually gets people to change the song quicker though. So.
I don't know, man. If it's me and you doing it, dude, they're gonna be all in.
If you drop like a reference to a bukkake without it being maybe I don't know, if we did that, people would be like, "What the fuck is this song?"
Whoa, this song just took a turn, dude.
Exactly.
No, but you killed that shit, man. I know whenever I'd send it to you, like you sent it back, I was like, "Let's fucking go."
Yeah, I was glad you liked it. I will always have a little like with the people I work with regularly, like Super Future and like closer friends. I guess I'm always like, fuck yeah, they're gonna like whatever I send. But when it's like new friends or new people that I've fucking listened to your music for a really long time, so like for me it was like always wanting to come correct and just hoping, because sometimes I do send raps and I get the like, hey, love ya, this just isn't like, I don't like it, or this isn't my vibe, and I'm good at taking that, you know, because you just gotta. Sometimes people don't like what you're doing. But like, I was really glad you liked that rap, because I do too.
It's fun, dude. You mentioned the podcast.
Yeah,
I was
exactly.
Like, ooh. Yeah, it ended up being a bunch of people's, like, I was seeing a lot of people that was like their favorite song on the album.
I was really like, it's either going to get glossed over, or there's going to be people who are like, fuck yeah, this song is sick. And once I saw a lot of the people saying Contract, I was like, fuck yeah, we did something right.
That's fun, dude. So with you kind of evolving into like just, you know, being, you know, you yourself are a personality, but like the Wreckno brand, it sounds like you're really trying to expand into like the gay media and you know, vocalists. Are you trying to kind of steer away from bass music?
Definitely not, because like it's like a mixture. Like, so when it's me producing music, it's more poppy, it's more simple, and it's more vocal oriented. But then great opportunities come forward with like you having an album and needing tracks on a fucking banger of a song that would have been fine without my vocals. People would have loved that song. So I will always try to do, it's like whatever I actually like, I want to do that. And I like that. So, and I'll always respect the bass music scene and everything. And really just depends on who I'm working with, I guess. But I definitely would like to get some pop hits out there, though.
Hell yeah, who wouldn't?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, dude, if my song Trailer Park Shit just took off.
Exactly. Like, that's like TikTok sound worthy. You never know what could happen.
Oh, dude, I got kicked off of TikTok because of one of those songs on that album.
Shit. TikToks for pussies. Just kidding, I love TikTok.
Dude, it was the Men on Men metal video where I was like, I want to suck your dick in like metal
That's
form.
the best one.
I thought so too.
They didn't think so.
No.
I did get shadow banned for like a month for like, I had my big fake titties and I put like a tiny little strap over the nipples and was like, anybody need anything, love? And like got like, my videos didn't like get any traction for a good 2 months.
Oh, dude, I remember FaceTiming you when I was drunk telling you I wanted to titty fuck your fake tits.
I was like on the couch half asleep like, love you, buddy.
And I'm at a show drunk. Dude, I want to fuck your tits, man.
Vale like texts me after, she goes, was that okay? Are you good? I was like, dude, yeah, I'm just super high on the couch. Like,
you know me.
Yeah. I was like, you're more than welcome to titty fuck me.
No, I love that one you did with Zeke, and y'all are on tour right now, the dump truck tour,
Yes.
right?
Well, it's not the dump. It's I don't even think there's a name. I'm looking at my manager.
It's the manager. He's supposed to know.
There isn't a name. It's just like a co-headline. It's 5. Yeah, I said it's 5 shows, and it's I think we're on 2 more left. We've got Get Freaky this weekend, and then this really sick venue in Ohio, Otherworld, which is kind of like a Meow Wolf kind of interactive place. But we just like did a 5 tour stop and 5 stop tour. And Zeke's fucking amazing, and Deadbeats was so great with just like helping give us like a little like funding to like do the dump truck thing, rent a dump truck and take videos and shit. Like I don't know. I like to take things to the next level if we can and people are into it.
Yeah, I want to talk about the music video thing, but that's just such a like interesting combination of people, because he's like this real skinny, like soft-spoken dude,
Yeah.
like chill, and you're like this big gay, loud.
fucking like
Yeah.
No, I fucking love Zeke too. Similar with you, I've known your music for a really long time. I was like I would say like 2015, like been pretty obsessed with Zeke and have like some, like you're not supposed to like rip people's mixes and stuff, but I have like a rip mix or something from 2016 on my phone still. And when we first finally got in the studio, I was like, so this is my favorite thing you've ever done, and like skipped to that part. And it was song by Hudson Mohawk. It's like a boopy song, but it's pretty much like he heard that and was like, oh, well, we'll just like, you know, structure Dump Truck around like what your favorite thing of mine was. And for me, like those moments are like, if you would have told me 4 years ago that I was going to be able to like work with Zeke and vibe with him and stuff, I'd just been like, what the fuck?
Nah, he's a dog, dude.
He is. I love him.
He's an animal. Do you? All right, let me ask you this. Do you play after him on the tour?
We do. We switch back and forth, and then we do back-to-back 30 minutes.
How hard is it having to follow up that man when he's doing all that scratching, dude? Because I know as a DJ, I see that shit. I'm like, man, fuck this guy.
It really has been. I mean, I feel like we both really bring our own things.
That's
to
true.
The
Yeah,
table,
you're not just a
where,
DJ.
Like, yeah, like that's the thing. There's 2 main acts that are bringing 2 different things, and I'm doing, you know, walking around in front and rapping my own music, and then he's coming out and scratching. Like both of it's sick. So I haven't really had any anxiety there. Maybe if I was like first year into rapping, I'd be like, why the fuck do they even have me doing this? Like I don't even compare. But we definitely bring our own elements to it, and we just finally had our first like just freeform back-to-back last weekend, 2 nights in a row, and that man just has great music taste, and he's a fun to be around. I fucking love him.
Yeah, I remember having to follow him up. It was like a show in New Orleans like 4 or 5 years ago. Like right when I first started.
Fuck.
I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't really found I hadn't found my voice yet.
Yeah, and your footing. But yeah, no, he's definitely with his scratching is next level. Like I played a Megan Thee Stallion song. I think this is on my Twitter, but he just like, I just played it in our back-to-back, and then he's just like, okay, it just starts like scratching over this breakbeat Megan Thee Stallion song, and I was like, you're a god.
Dude, is that Megan Thee Stallion? If you could like work with anybody, is that who you're going with right now?
No, I
No?
love her.
In the pop world.
In pop world, fucking like Ash Nico all the way, because I think we would actually really complement each other. She's psychotically good.
I guess I need to look her up.
She's sick. You know, like I don't know. I'm
Sing
not gonna,
it. Go ahead.
It's like,
Go ahead.
stupid boy, think that I need him. She has a bunch of different songs. She's a. Like
I don't know. Once I stopped becoming like a club DJ is whenever I stopped like keeping up with like what's on the radio.
She's like next level, weird, creepy pop music. But also she's like a rapper, really good songwriter.
Hell yeah. I do want to bring it because we were talking about the music videos a second. You've been doing a bunch of videos, man.
Yeah.
For Loco, funding
For
them.
fucking Loco. We had a 2 music video song deal with them that started, maybe got put in the works around a year ago around this time. And then like finally we got it all together and shot the first one with Dev and Super Future, Dev from like a G6 fame. And music videos are fucking sick. They're very expensive. So I was like, this is a godsend because I threw so much of my money into Honey Drip, the first video.
Video's cool.
And I loved that video, loved how that turned out. But to drop like thousands of dollars each time you have a song and have it have to come out of your pocket is not like the vibe. So For Loco reaching out and wanting to put us on and seeing that we clearly, if we have a budget, will make awesome art. I was like, this is what it's all about, baby. Let's fucking go.
How'd you get linked up with For Loco? How'd that sponsorship come about?
The person who was maybe scouting for For Loco Records, because now they have For Loco Records, they had seen Honey Drip and maybe were already a fan of Wreckno. And they were just like, oh, well, now they're doing video components. Like, let's offer them this. And yeah. And then I think the first person to really do it with them was Valentino Khan did one. So, like, they're just kind of like, I'm sure there'll be another DJ next, you know?
Yeah, they're really trying to make a comeback.
Yeah.
Because they were like, I remember in high school I would drink them.
Yeah, because they still had crack in them.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, they get you fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I remember my friend, we're at a party, and we're playing some drinking game, and she's just drinking it. And then as she's drinking it, she throws up and on me.
Oh, that checks out.
That was the last time I drank a For Loco.
Yeah, it was very, you're like, never again.
Yeah, that was it.
Now they don't have the crack in them, which is...
I like crack.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah, crack's awesome.
I miss crack. Oh, needed this. I definitely think that now they're definitely a little bit more tame. They're more of like, they're not a seltzer. They're interesting to drink, I will say that.
Yeah. How's, was it you? Yeah, it was you. I saw you had dropped out of some shows a while back. It's like the Dirt Monkey tour, maybe?
Yes, end of the year.
Yeah, just to kind of like, for a break, man, and I kind of feel it at the moment. I'm starting to feel a little burnt.
I feel it right now, too.
Yeah. Have you started, what was it, just like a misbalanced, or do you feel a little bit more balanced right now? Because that's like the hardest part. No.
No. That was, we had done, I think we got back from COVID in May at that point, and then from May until December, I really had I'd never toured that much. We did Medusa during COVID.
And after that,
so I got way more bookings by the time we went back, and I just was like not balancing things well. And then, yeah, it was just a specific week where I was like, all right, like, and I think I understand, like, I definitely like I don't want to have to miss shows. I don't want to have to, chicken out or like have those moments, but like sometimes like it's necessary to take care of your fucking mental health if you're like at your wit's end. That was, I think, the last time I canceled shows. And now this fall, they were like, you want any free weekends? And I was like, fuck no, I love money. Let's go. And then about like a weekend, I was like, holy fuck. Like not even a weekend, my first 3-night run, I was like, fuck. Like,
yeah.
And just looking at the fall and the, like, as I have until New Year's Eve, that's the last one, and then I'll have a 2-month break. But I was looking at it more of like a mountain. Now I'm like halfway through them, and I'm like, we just got 2 more months, baby. And it's also a fucking blessing to be booked and all those things, but it is truly not like I don't know how anybody fucking does it really well, other than like overly taking care of themselves and being extremely healthy. But I be drinking and shit.
Same.
So like, you get home and you don't want to do anything. I'm still learning the balance of it all.
Right. Yeah. I was, I'm feeling it right now. Do you do any type of like, exercising?
So like dance has been the main thing that I've been doing this year, but it's like, so we did like leading up to Forest, we were always doing dance like once a week and stuff. But like now it's like I need to kind of like in the spaces where we don't have like a Red Rocks or a Forest or these big things where we bring the dancers to, like I really just need to start like going for runs and also rapping while I do it to make sure I have the wind for each time I do those kind of things. But yeah, no, I've been slacking.
Dude, you should like do some type of like contact sport. You know how funny that'd be if I'm like playing football and you're just
Lacrosse.
you're just
Gays do
rapping.
lacrosse.
Okay, you're doing gay lacrosse and you're just like running next to me and you're just rapping. I'd be like, what the? I feel like it's a mind game, you know?
Yeah, it'd be like, he's really psyching me out here.
This guy's committed. Nah, man, I was saying this to Kyle right before you had gotten here. I was just like, I'm feeling it right. I'm like a month into my tour right now, and I haven't been able to produce a whole lot. Now, like, I'm sitting on a bunch of music, but it's just like everything in the world can be going for me, but I don't feel fulfilled unless I'm making music.
Yeah.
And
well, unless you feel like you're taking yourself to that next step or next level where you're like, oh, well, now I'm clearly continuing the grind and like making myself fulfilled internally. That's been my hardest thing is keeping up. I've had a lot of like should do's that are a list of like where it's like, you know, opportunities to collab and they're great. But then sometimes like your song was one that I just really liked and was like immediately was like, okay, I'll write to this. We'll do that. Then I have like a list of like things that I definitely have put off a lot longer and I want to do them, but like, and then it's like the last thing I should be working on pops up and I'm like, but that's what's got me fired up and I want to write to that today. And that's like the least important thing. That's how my thing has been where like creativity will come and it'll be for the thing that like isn't at the top of my list.
yeah, I guess like for the longest time, you know, because I ain't never been this busy. So like the longest time in the beginning, we're just sitting in a room working on music all day and it just becomes like a part of us, just like a normal routine. And so now that that's taken away, I'm not able to work on tunes all the time. I can do it on the road, but like I can't do it that well.
Yeah.
And I was telling Kyle, I was just like, I think I'm more fulfilled being less busy making more music than I am being more busy making less music.
I can totally relate to that because I felt that during quarantine. I was just writing so much, like, and people were also bored, so they had a bunch of songs to send me. Like, by the time quarantine let out, I had like, I mean, Grant, the song with Grant came out. I had the tracks with Liquid Stranger on deck, track with Of the Trees, Buku, like all these people that I'd worked with that I was just like sitting on these tracks. But it was because I had nothing but time and I was like so fired up. Because I wanted that. And now it's like when you're busy, you're gone all the time. For me, I need like I don't know. I've been having a hard time not just like when I get home wanting to be like, all right, I did it. I fucking got the shows done. Like I fucking did it. It's like making yourself go the extra mile, honestly, after and staying that, you know, creatively driven. It's hard.
Yeah, I need that like creative outlet, like to like I haven't been able to do much stand up either. So like I'm just withdrawing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But I will say, dude, I was feeling last week I was feeling real shitty. And then I was just like, wait, I haven't been exercising or playing. I play a lot of basketball.
Yeah.
I haven't been doing that. And then all this week, every morning when I wake up is the first thing I do. And my attitude's so much better now.
Absolutely. Just making sure you have it in your routine changes your tune for sure.
What's your routine, dude? What you do?
It's so bad. I just like, my routine is like, at least lately, and it's bad. It's just been like survival mode, honestly, since like, I don't know. It feels like since the beginning of the year, honestly, just like constantly traveling, trying to like make sure that by the time I leave for, you know, weekend travel, I'm not like dick in the dirt hungover. And then by the time I get home, recovering from being dick in the dirt hungover up until that next Thursday that you leave. It's just, I mean, I have my like comfort things. Like I fucking love video games. I'm such a little weird nerd for women's wrestling. I have like all these like hobbies that I now love and explore, but like I definitely need a better like full circle. Like,
dude, you should be a WWE wrestler.
I know. I have friends of mine who are wrestlers and that wanted me to be their they call them valets, managers, and have me like walk out in like a big coat and be like, pin him.
Dude, you would be like the gayest security guard
Absolutely.
of all time.
No, I would
awesome.
I have a feeling it will happen someday. Not wrestling maybe, but like some capacity, because I've talked to so many wrestlers and stuff now. Like,
dude, you got to get in the ring.
I would if I could. I have friends in Chicago who do it, who are all like queer wrestlers and who are like, we'll get you in here next time you're in. And I'm like, I'm down. Beat me up.
Dude, that'd be awesome because you're already like such a character. You'd just be Wreckno.
That would be if I had like a wrestling ring I could go practice and do that at. That's something every fucking day of the week. I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go do that because that's fun and like I'll run around.
Dude, do you ever just like watch the WWE?
Every fucking week,
It is so
every
good.
other day, yeah.
For
women, I don't watch for the men really.
Got you. I got back into it probably like a year and a half ago. I'd watched it when I was a child.
Me too.
And I was like, dude, this is like everything that like I'm into.
Like
and I think one thing.
Dude, me too. I had a while when I was younger. There was a while where the women, when I first was growing up, were taken a little bit more seriously, and it wasn't like full like wet t-shirt contest. And then there's like this dark ages up until like 2015 where they actually started to kind of like reverted, and they were like, okay, we're gonna make these like pretty much now all the women on WWE are like badasses, do like 7 flips off the top rope. Crazy shit that you just geek over because it's athletic. And on top of it, it's fucking performance. It's like it's like hardcore theater. Like it's intense. And I know everyone's like, oh, it's fucking fake. But I'm like, these people like break their necks and like lose time off and like time off of their body from doing this. So I have a huge respect for it.
Yeah, they have like real ass injuries and concussions.
Absolutely. Yeah. Unintentional, but like.
Do you watch like women's UFC? You ever get into that?
See, I hate UFC.
Oh, I love it.
And Ronda Rousey came to WWE now, and I like bane of my existence. Just kidding. She's sweet, I think.
Dude, you said something a second ago. You were like, not trying to be hungover going into the weekend. See, I'm fucked up right now because sports are back on, dude. So I get back home on Sunday. I always take the earliest flight home on Saturday so I can make it home in time for football. And I ain't slept. And I'm drinking beer at like 11 a.m. I stay up tonight.
Let's go.
Next day's Monday Night Football, and then Tuesday's usually basketball. So
That's me because they have. So now with wrestling, there's more than just WWE. There's AEW, which is kind of like the other brand. So there is wrestling Monday Night Raw, Tuesday night NXT, Wednesday night All Elite, Thursday night Dynamite, Friday night SmackDown, and then if there's a pay-per-view, that's Saturday and Sunday. So there's wrestling like every day of the week now, but I can't. I just like catch up on that.
I was like, damn, you into it.
I am into it. I love badass women.
I love it, dude. I love it. Fuck, I had something I was about to ask you about that. What else you into, man? You seem like you're a guy that,
Video games. And what else am I into? Toys. Like I love action figures.
Yeah?
Yes.
What's hops? Like
I guess like wrestling action figures and like all like video game like characters. Like I have a bunch of like Tekken action figures and like kind of like collectible shit. Now that's something I've dove into in the last year that I've been like, this is sick. We're gonna have like a cool. Eventually it'll be just a room, but right now like our house looks like a gay arcade.
That's awesome. Yeah, dude, I used to have like the Undertaker and like John Cena when I was younger. Yeah,
yeah, with the wrestling ring and everything.
Yeah, I used to play the SmackDown on the PlayStation back in the day.
I like went through a thing in the last year where I like got my old PS2 out and like got all the old SmackDown games so I can like nostalgia. You just want to feel like you're 5 again.
Dude, if I put together EDM Fight Night, if we make it a wrestling part of it,
I
dude?
would without a doubt come in and act a fool in there.
God, who would we put you up against?
I think you'd have me special guest referee in the tits the whole night, so I wouldn't have to be.
Dude, you had to walk out.
Absolutely.
The walkout
That's
bitch.
boxing. That's boxing. The girls don't hold the cards in wrestling, but I would just for you.
I would want that. With the fake,
I could do
with
that.
the fake tits, man. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who would put you. I'd get you to come commentate with me.
If you had me versus like, no, I can't powerbomb now.
Dude, me, you, and Hayes as commentators.
That would be ridiculous.
That would be insane.
Only if he does the in my head voice the whole time. In my head.
Where are you? Dude, yeah, me, you, Hayes, Gardella as fucking commentators.
Absolutely.
That would be the most.
That would just be rough.
That would be
All
ratchet.
around, that would be intense.
Yeah, guest speaker Baldy.
Oh my god. That would be a recipe for cancellation.
Yeah, dude, or recipe for the greatest night ever.
Absolutely. I'll go with the greatest night ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one, dude. Last time we did the podcast, you said something around the lines. You were like, people think I'm using gay as a gimmick.
Oh yeah, I've had that before for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
that's past, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the thing is there's gonna be people regardless of what I continue to do or have done. And I feel like there's probably the same for you or anybody in any position. If they don't want to like you, like they're not gonna like you. Like there's gonna be some people that like if you doing like comedy and blogging, you've always been that person who's like out there, doing your thing. There's going to be some people that are just like, I don't know, man, for no reason.
Yeah.
And I think for me, being out and queer, in a scene that really like is still gaining a lot of that image to it. Like Grant came out in 2017. So that's like the first like big headline male gay DJ that we had that was out there. And then now it's like we're slowly getting more people. And I would just hope that the people who like respect me see that I clearly am doing more than just like putting my sexuality and stuff out there. But I mean, at first I can't, like, you lean into what you like do.
Play your strengths.
You have to play to your strengths. And in 2019, when I was just like, not even comfortable with like expressing my gender identity or anything, and just being like, yep, I'm gay as fuck, and I'm on all these lineups with straight dudes. So like that's how a lot of girls and like gays were able to gravitate towards me. Now I hope people see it's like obviously more than just like playing to those strengths, I guess.
Yeah, no, I remember you had brought it up that past time. But yeah, you're right, dude. There's people who, no matter what, they're not hating you for things you're doing. They just hate you.
They're just gonna hate you.
Yeah,
and they'll find any excuse to fucking hate you. And
right.
That's gonna be
like if I say a joke that's like obviously funny and it kills, there's that guy who just still doesn't
Fuck
like
you!
He didn't like me going in, and he doesn't like the joke still,
Trust
dude.
me, you can literally say anything online right now and people will kill you.
I know it, but that's kind of what makes it so much fun for me right now.
I'm getting into that gear where I'm like, actually, it's like a strength that I'm pissing people off.
Oh man, there's a part of me that kind of likes it. Like there has to be like, if everyone in the room loves me, I'm like, I'm not doing a good job here.
You gotta be somewhat polarizing
and
fuck with someone's vibe.
Yeah, dude, I gotta have that chip on my shoulder, dude.
I understand.
I know, but the fucking Twitter right now, it's just,
Dumpster fire.
It's a dumpster fire, but it's great for writing jokes, dude. Like, oh my God.
I can't even imagine the material you've got.
It's been awesome. Like, I was fucking bouncing some ideas off of Kyle earlier, and he was having some good giggles. Like, yeah, there's some shit right there, dude. It's good. What else has been going on with you, man? I know, like, direct support for Red Rocks. That's a fucking big one.
Absolutely. Rez is so fucking awesome. There's been, like, a few people, actually a lot of just, like, the bigger artists, like Martin, Liquid Stranger, Rez, Closey, and Grizz have just all been so welcoming and really extended a hand to myself and other friends of mine who I really believe deserve the shine as well. And, to be able to do that is fucking amazing. This year was awesome. Like, Forest is near where I'm from, so we had this huge thing, just being like homecoming queen is what we called it. We did a big documentary, and Sam Smith saw it and followed me, which was insane. And then Lollapalooza, we just had all these. This is the biggest year I've ever fucking had. Yeah. So there's definitely like fatigue on my end where I'm like, oh my God, I want to fucking stare at a wall for 2 months, and I'm gonna stare at a wall for 2 months too. But it's also just like endless fucking blessings. Like,
dude, it's been the year of Wreckno, man.
Period.
Dude, my girlfriend was so excited to see you at Wakan. And it was our friend group. We're just busting it down.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Oh, dude, my dick was getting hard. Not from you, but like the way my girl was dancing on. Maybe a little bit from you. I mean, you didn't even.
It was a mixture.
You helped.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have been dancing on me like that. But I was like, babe, you gotta chill, bro. I'm getting hard right now.
Chill out, babe.
We're in public.
We're in public. Yeah, Wakan was. I fucking loved that festival. I'd never been, and I just love, dude. That's like everybody I know in bass music in one place, and then on top of it, like Barclay Crenshaw set and Mr. Carmack. I was like, this is like just so top tier. I also used to go to Wakarusa.
Same.
So like I hadn't been back since 2014, and I was like,
oh, that was the year I went too, man.
Swamparoosa, baby.
Yeah.
We left like, I think it was Buku was like the last day, and he was playing like as the storm was hitting, and I was like, peace, baby.
Nah, man, that was it was just, it felt like such a homey fest.
Very like home and homey fest. Like I loved it. I was like, man, I hope they have me back.
One thing I loved about it felt like a bunch of adults there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't seem like a bunch of new ravers going through.
That's fair.
It felt like a bunch of like, it felt like everyone was out there looking out for each other.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, I played Lollapalooza, which I think is 18 up, and it's like a city festival, big mainstream festival.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're so lucky to be in some of the communities we are of people who consistently go to these shows and stuff, because it does curate a completely different crowd than mainstream festivals and even just big concerts. Like I've been at certain mainstream shows lately where I've been like, holy shit, people like, this is like a nightmare.
Yeah.
But like music's great.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very thankful for our scene in general because of that energy.
Yeah. It has been the year of Wreckno, man. It's been fucking awesome watching you, dude.
Thank you.
Yeah. Your personality's just shining through, dude.
I appreciate
And
that.
fuck all the haters, man.
Period.
Yeah. We got a bunch of fan questions I want to get to. Kyle, do you have anything you wanted to ask Brandon?
I got two actually. You said earlier you play video games. What are some favorite video games you've been playing lately?
Lately, I waited forever to play The Last of Us and obsessed. I'm about to play part 2 soon. The new Gotham Knights just came out and I've been playing that. And then I have my like OG shit that is like nostalgia plays, which is like Final Fantasy X and like
Bangers.
Yeah, bangers on bangers.
Did you ever get into Metal Gear?
No, see, that was like those Metal Gear and certain games like that I always wanted to play, but they fell into the category where I could only watch my brother play them.
Got you.
Some games are like that for me.
That's how it was. I would watch my brother play Metal Gear, but then I was able to like play it after him. But that was like my favorite game of all time was like the Metal Gear franchise.
Snake is camp.
Yeah.
It's campy, man.
He's cunt.
He's cunt.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
And then after that, I was wondering if both of you could give me some bad advice.
Don't pull out.
That was quick.
Yeah, you should see me come.
Bad advice. Do meth.
I'll
That's
take
pretty
it.
bad
I'll
advice.
take it.
Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, you're doing doing it with Rez on Thursday or Friday.
Meth with
Meth?
Man, not meth. Red Rocks with Rez.
Rez rocks.
On Friday or Thursday
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So she said she might be coming on the podcast Friday.
You're kidding.
So if you talk to her, be like, you should go do it because I've been
Absolutely, I will.
talking to her. She's like, yeah, I gotta wait on my schedule, but I want to do it Friday. We'll see what's up.
She's
Please
such
put a
sweetheart.
word in,
I
dude.
will.
I'm
I'll
trying
be
to get her
like,
on this
I
show.
just did it. You gotta go do it.
Gotta go do it.
They need a
dude.
gay and a lesbian in the same week.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All bases covered.
Let's get to him.
Oh, it's right here.
Hey, Taboo. Hey, Wreckno.
Hey.
My name's Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
I'm calling from, I honestly don't even know where the fuck I am right now, so we're going to skip over that. But I just wanted to say I love you both so very much. I love your energy, your music, your presence on this planet, just everything about both of you I just find so inspiring and so entertaining. So I had to toss some compliments out there, but I had a question. I would love to know for both of you, what would you say is the most like pivotal experience or situation of your life? Like what really cleared your mind, your eyes to realize like this is my career path, this is who I am, this is my sound, whatever, however you want to answer this. I would just love to know like really what experiences changed your life and really made you into the artists and people you are today. And yeah, so I love you both so much. I'm so excited to see you both play 2 nights back to back in Philadelphia in December. So
Hell yeah.
keep killing it. I'm going to keep supporting for the rest of my life. And I hope you have a great day.
You too, Taylor.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor.
Nice.
You're
That's a
fucking
good
sweet as pie.
Yeah, she was an angel.
I would say for me, it was like, it's like a twofer where like I started getting booked for my first time in 2019 after trying to be a bedroom DJ for a really long time, and then like actually playing shows and being like, yeah, this is like a palpable thing, mixed with then the next year Grizz knowing that I was doing vocals and asking me to do Medusa. Once I like heard Medusa alone and was like, oh my, like it just was like a click for me.
Oh, this is a hit.
Yeah, I was like, this is a hit. This is like, if I had this song when I was in fucking high school, I would have been like, I already was pretty proud of being gay. I've been proud of being gay for my whole life, but like that would have sent me over the fucking edge. Like I would have been insanely more gayer. If that's possible.
Do you think you got gayer after you did the song?
I think I definitely got gayer after doing this song. Because it's like, it's literally, I think that was just the first time where I was like, oh my God, I have a song that speaks to who I am as a person. And to me, it's really punk rock in the sense of like, fuck anybody. This being who you are is cool as fuck. Being queer is cool as fuck. It's always been punk rock to me. And that song really was like, it just fell into my lap. I didn't really realize it was going to be this thing that like set the tone for what I stand for musically, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You're like, I think your gayness has gotten a lot like
Without a
heavier.
doubt.
You know, like even like your profile picture, like you're in drag or just like in makeup.
Absolutely.
Would you consider yourself that in drag, or you just dressed up?
I would say like the easy video is like me in drag, but then like me on stage, like when I'm performing, is just like me expressing my gender identity, like through being like a performer, I would say.
You ever done like a drag show?
I've never done a drag show, but I've gone to drag shows and love drag shows.
Would you do one?
Yeah.
I want to do one.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I think every Wreckno set is becoming a drag show in its own way.
My name would be Michelle Throb.
Mine would be Miscarriage.
Miscarriage.
Oh, nice.
That's good. Damn it. That's better. That's better than Michelle Throb.
Michelle Throb. What's one of my favorites? Oh, Shalita Buffet. Shalita Buffet.
That's pretty good.
Welcome to the stage, Lisa Nusanada.
That's good. I guess like the most pitiful, not like music wise. I've kind of talked about this on music wise on the podcast, but I think like the most pivotal moment for me to like just tighten up and just watch what I'm doing and just to kind of focus and be better was like watching, and it's a little sad, but like my brother got addicted to heroin, and I think because like my brother when I was younger, he was just like my hero. I thought he was like the coolest guy ever. And then it went from that to like someone I didn't even want to like be around at that time or like look at. And I think kind of seeing that, you know, maybe I was hanging around some of the wrong crowd or being a little stupid at the time when I was younger. And then seeing that really changed me to tighten up and to, you know, kind of be a better person and just try to be, you know, just the best version of myself I can.
Absolutely.
You know, because I saw a lot of potential get wasted right there.
That's all I mean, that's we're put on this earth for a good time, not a long time, and you got to make the most of it and also make sure you're checking yourself. If we're going to get that deep, I mean, when I made the comment of what's to tell you to do something bad, like I was addicted to meth before I started getting all my bookings. So like I had about a 6-month period where I moved into my grandparents and just worked on music nonstop in their basement and then eventually started getting booked. And I was like, by that point, had a lot more space away from it. And, that completely changed my perspective on life and just like don't piss away your destiny and your dreams. So that was a huge thing for me.
How was it being a meth addict? Was it fun at times, dude? Like I'm sure like there's a reason why people do meth. It seems like a fun time.
It's like meth mixed with sex addiction and in queer world it's actually very common. It's a very common thing. Like it's nothing I ever would have fucking wanted to get into. Never thought I would ever, but you just fucking random grinder hookups and shit. You never know who you're going to be around or who's going to offer you what. And I wasn't prepared for what it would end up doing to, you know, few years of my life and still to this day dealing with being in, you know, recovering from that. It's changed my whole life for sure. And yeah, there's probably some like fun times at the beginning because it was
I'm
like
sure like
sex oriented,
yeah.
but like everything after that was just like tore my life apart for sure.
Yeah, because I don't think meth starts off bad. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
it's like all of your dopamine in your brain that you have is like, wow. Yeah. And then your life falls apart, as it should.
Dude, because you're like, I ain't never done meth, but I know if I did it, I'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody essentially that does meth probably does like the way it feels.
Right. Wow, that's fun. Not like you being addicted to meth, but like, you know.
No, story time for
story
real,
time is fun.
Yeah.
I didn't know that about you.
Yeah. We did the Runaway acoustic video that we put out last year. That whole thing and the whole song is like based around that. I talk about it in the music video. And yeah, it's not something I like shoot from the mountaintops, but I've like definitely like times where I'll hit like a sobriety check mark from that too, and I'll be like, hey, you're doing good, you know, like your whole family isn't trying to just like make sure you're alive. So nothing could be worse than that period of my life.
Right. Christmas time is not like how the shows are going. Like you're staying clean. You know? Like,
exactly.
Damn. Yeah. I've seen that in my family, Christmases for sure. And those are fun too.
We love a good intervention.
Let's get to another one, man.
Got it.
Hi there. I'm calling because Wreckno is supposed to be on the podcast today, and I love both
Not fake
Wreckno
news.
and TVBOO, obviously. But my question has to do with filling quotas in the scene, both in the audience and in like production-wise. So I guess what I'm asking is, has it ever felt like because you are a queer person, Wreckno, that the industry at times uses you, or other artists may have used you to further their career and their success by, getting that diversity quota filled. Same goes for people of color in the industry, and across many businesses. And additionally, even though it is not your sole responsibility, Wreckno, how would you ensure that not just our audience of listeners becomes more diverse, but how do we ensure that there's more diverse agents, more diverse producers, and how do we make sure they book more shows? Thank you so much, and I hope y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
That's a loaded question because I have a good take on this too, but I want to start with you.
For me personally, I've had instances where I've worked with people who did not really actually respect who I was as a person, and I don't work with them anymore. And I've had that more than I've ever felt like a quota being filled. But I know from other people, like friends that are queer, people that are non-binary, trans, and people of color in the industry, it's a real thing. Like, there's definitely people who have experienced feeling that way, like they're only on one thing because of this or that. I've had people say it. Like, people for my first year of playing shows, it was like, people only want to be there. Like, girls only want to buy his tickets because he's gay. Or it's like only girls are buying his tickets.
Oh, dude, I have people like, you're only getting booked because you have a podcast.
Right, exactly. So it's the same thing. It goes back to the same things. Yeah. But it's definitely, I think the one thing you can do as an artist to actually make a change when it comes to the lineups is inclusivity, inclusive clauses. Is that what it's called? Inclusivity rider. Yeah, inclusive rider. And that's just pretty much making sure that, like, for whatever shows you're playing, say your whole tour, for us, we don't have any openers like specifically set to our tour. So some places are just booking 2 white rhythm DJs while I play there. And then, like, an inclusive rider.
Aren't those the worst? The white rhythm DJs.
Why I wanna? No, it's just like nothing wrong with being a white straight male rhythm DJ.
There's everything wrong with it. Suck a dick and start making pop music.
You should stop right now. Just kidding. No, but it's like it's just like that. I guess as an artist, that's one place you can step in and make sure at least the promotions, the companies that you're doing shows with, are following those rules, I guess, or like those standards. And then as for like in the industry, I mean, work with more diverse people, I guess, put yourself around those people. And I guess I personally haven't felt like I was filling a quota, but I definitely have been on lineups where, like, I'm the only gay one and I'm like, ooh, this one's got a little fruitiness to it.
I bet you the all gay lineups are wild, though.
I mean, essentially, Christmas in July was an all queer lineup, but it wasn't branded as that because when Grant brought up the thing online, people were like, "You hate straight people," and it's like, oh god.
See, I have a take on this, and I don't know if we're gonna see eye to eye on it, but we still love and respect each other, right? Yeah. So, like, I was having this conversation with Black Carl like 2 days ago. I see people online who are like, we need these more diverse lineups and stuff. And I agree. Like, that's all great and fine. I just don't want people getting booked because they're gay or you're getting booked because you're black.
I mean, I think regardless, I would hope that you're bringing something of quality to the table regardless. And I believe that all the people that I've talked to that have felt like a quota vibe are absolutely bringing something sick to the table when they are getting these bookings. But I mean, yeah, I can understand that side too.
Yeah, because it's just like, say like someone's been working their ass off like for years, and then there's like this, this person's getting booked who didn't do that, and it's just because they weren't be a little bit more inclusive. Which, if you're throwing shows, do what the fuck you want, but that's just not something like I like talented people getting booked. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you are, who gives a fuck. If you got something cool to bring to the table, bring it. But I don't know if I want people getting taking those opportunities just because they're a certain thing.
Yeah, I understand the need for those opportunities to be given.
Yeah.
Because it's been a lot of straight white men since the bubble started in 2012 when EDM started really becoming this like massive, festival culture.
Well,
You know,
that's
it's
what,
a lot different now. There is change being made, and there's going to be more artists coming forward too now because of the diverse artists that are getting booked at this point.
Yeah, no, that's what God damn it. That's why what you do is so fucking cool and important, because it's like, because of you, you've really kind of started this next, like, it's like a subgenre inside the subgenres. You know what I mean?
You.
It's like its own subculture of just like,
Yeah.
you know, this big, loud, and gay thing, which I didn't see.
The thing is, though, is that those people have all been there.
Yeah,
There's
for
been
sure.
queer fans in EDM forever. I mean, if we go back to the roots of house and EDM,
It's always
in
been
general,
gay.
It's black and gay,
Mm-hmm.
and but there wasn't a community. There wasn't a space for people to talk about it, or if their people were gay, you know, it just wasn't like being queer in mainstream media now is fucking like out there. Like it's like the norm. Like when I say we wanted to break into like the gay side of media and stuff, like there is a whole other badass fucking like area of music that is like mostly queer people know about, that is like this hyper pop, all of this shit that's around there that fucking most EDM kids don't even pay attention to or care about.
Yeah.
And like there's badass queer people all over this world crushing it. So, but in our scene specifically, there has not been a lot of out and proud queer people that are like doing the like next level thing that shows like, oh, that's not that straight white dude or even just like gay white dude mask presenting on stage. So that makes me happy. I want to be it. That's just me being myself too, though.
Yeah,
so.
but like you coming out and being you and being loud about it. You're bridging that gay hyperpop world into bass music.
Absolutely.
You're already bridging that.
Yeah.
And B, other people see that and be more feel more comfortable with being who they are. Like,
Absolutely.
you know, I'd even say you've helped me be more comfortable with my own sexuality at times too,
Yeah.
just from like seeing you. And whenever Grant came out and was just being like, you know, just like, this is it.
Yeah.
You know, it really just opened up the door for more comfortability.
That makes me happy too, because this has just been me my whole life though.
Yeah.
So like I came out at 14, so it makes me happy, but that is truly something that wasn't premeditated.
Yeah.
Like that was just me being me.
Yeah.
Which
Isn't that
is
the
one of my
best?
favorite parts of it.
Isn't that the best when you just be yourself and it works?
And it works, and people are like, "Thank you," and
Yeah.
you're like, "No problem." Never had any lessons.
Never had any lessons. I love it. Let's get to another one.
Got it.
Hey, Taboo. This is Samantha coming from Atlanta. Just wanted to say I
Samantha.
loved your show this past weekend and love you and Wreckno both so much. My question for y'all was just if you guys had kind of discretion or really a choice of what venue you guys decide to play in Atlanta. I just think it's kind of interesting that y'all chose Terminal West, and I know Wreckno, I just saw him at Aisle 5. So I kind of just wanted to see if you guys had that full choice or if it was kind of made by somebody else, because it would be super awesome to see y'all at some other venues. So yeah, sending all my love from Atlanta.
I think one thing people don't realize is I don't fucking choose where I go. Like people are like, "Oh, not you didn't do this." I'm not saying you were like,
It's all you.
and I'm not saying you were like,
He's mad at you.
why were you there? But like dude, sometimes these offers just come in and you're just like, cool, Atlanta, let's go. I don't even fucking know where I'm going. So, but for us, we have done Aisle 5 now 2 years in a row, and we like being there. I think eventually we'll do another venue. But I think plain and simple for me is like we get offers. I don't know the venues I'm going to. I'm not researching these venues, and that's just my end.
Yeah, I did Believe the last 2 years in Atlanta. And
If you believe in love and love.
Andre made an amazing edit of that. It was like Big Cats with
Need
Believe.
that now.
It is so good. I've been playing it at every
Send
stop, dude. It's
that.
so good. And then I just did T West, dude. Dude, I'd love to play the Tabernacle out there in fucking Atlanta.
That, and I mean, I would like to be on someone who can pull the audience for it at the Eastern. The Eastern sounds fucking lit.
I don't even know where that is.
It's a newer venue, but I've heard.
Is that like the wood looking? I think I saw a picture.
I
of
don't
it.
actually know what it looks like. I just know that Tyler of the Trees and the Closey team said that was one of their favorite venues their entire tour last year, and I was like, gotta go there.
You should go play. Believe's awesome.
Believe?
Yeah.
In Atlanta?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite venues to play. It's just it's a good time.
Noted.
Really great production too. lasers, a giant ass wall. Anytime they got
Freaking lasers with a giant freaking ass wall.
yeah, dude. Anytime there's lasers, bro, I'm in.
I know. I always get surprised. I'm like, they brought fucking lasers.
Dude, my favorite thing is the fire, the pyro. Fuck
The
everything
first
else.
time I got pyro, nobody fucking told me what was happening, and I just like blasted at not Spring Awakening, Sunset this year, and I just was like, and we didn't. I mean, usually I think people like pay for pyro and a set and stuff like that, but like each time we've gotten pyro, I think the person was just vibing,
Yeah.
like who was doing it was like, bam, pyro,
Yeah.
and I was like, ugh.
Yeah, it's the best, dude. I know this year at Sunset, I didn't know I had it either. And then they did it, and I was doing the back-to-back with Jansen, and I freaked out, and my photographer caught the moment of me going,
What the fuck?
yeah, I was like, holy shit, we got fire.
It's legit, Dad. I swear, I'm doing a real thing out here.
And that's the coolest one, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck
Doing-
every other stage prop. I want flames.
I want flames, legit flames.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
That's fun. Let's get to another one. Is this the last one?
Hi,
We
this
got
is
two more
Madison
after this.
from Toronto. I have a quick question. What song do you guys play whenever you guys want to feel like a bad bitch, or if you're like having a shitty day and you just need to feel super like hot shit?
Cunty.
What do you guys put on first? Thanks. Bye.
Oh, dude, like a song that just turns your mood around.
Sour Candy by Lady Gaga is one of my favorites. Period.
Mine, I got two. I think Touch My Body.
Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. EMC Squared, the album.
Dude, when me and my girlfriend first started seeing each other, she gets in the car.
Yeah.
She gets in the car and fucking jamming out to Mariah Carey.
That's a bop of a song.
Dude, it's a hit.
That song is
It's
a
so
banger.
good.
I think that might, because I would have been I think I would have been in the 5th grade when that came out or something. And I didn't know Mariah Carey when I was younger, at least. If I did, I didn't know I was listening to her. So that was like the first Mariah Carey video song single rollout I ever saw. And I was like, who is she?
Dude, whenever I worked at the gay bar, I like always liked pop music or whatever, but like I really got into it when I started.
Gay bars will give you a newfound appreciation.
Yeah,
for pop
and
music.
so like that's why like that, and then Whitney Houston's "I Want to Dance with Somebody."
That's a bop.
Those are my like complete change of mood songs.
Those
If
are
I
two very good ones, and I did not expect either.
in
of those.
morning times, whenever I'm up doing shit, I'm usually listening to fucking cheesy ass pop music
love
because
that.
it just puts me in a good mood.
Pop music is up here for me. People always act like pop music is just the trash.
It's so much
but
fun,
It's the best.
and it's catchy.
It is.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's pop. It's popular music.
Yeah. I don't care what it is, dude. If it can make me sing, dance, or feel something, I'm into it.
Shake.
I don't care about the genre.
Me too.
Do you like every genre?
I do. Like, I love, there's some country music I like. I mean, it gets like Casey Musgraves, which is like country pop, but like.
Yeah, but dude, you didn't like the fucking Garth Brooks when you walked.
It's not
Garth
that
Brooks.
I
sorry,
like
Garth.
Girth Brooks, porn star. But
I'll have to check that one out.
he's a legend. Gay for pay, though. So problematic. Just kidding.
Is it, dude?
I'm so like some gay people, I'm sure. I'm just like, his penis is out and I'm seeing it, so it's fine with me. But I like I don't like, well, I guess music is completely subjective to everybody. So like, I don't like what I deem bad music in any genre. So,
Dude, I don't know what it is. Spanish music makes me feel a little sexy at times.
oh yeah,
like gets me moving my hips.
We've been listening to Rosalia lately in the car, and I'm just like,
I don't know
what this bitch is saying, but I am living.
Yeah, dude. Like if you go to like a Mexican restaurant and they're just playing like just some like some instrumentals, dude. I'm just at the table just vibing.
I'm like chili killies for the whole table.
Yeah. I need some of those taquitos from the gas station ASAP. All right, let's get to another one.
All right.
Hey guys, my name's Abby. I was just wondering,
Hey, Abby.
what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? Y'all gonna be?
Yeah, what you gonna be for Halloween, dude?
Iconic.
Shut the fuck up. What are you gonna be for Halloween?
Legitimately, I don't have I have like my cheerleader outfit. I've just been focused on this Red Rocks outfit, and it's just pretty much like a cool outfit. Like I don't have a fit. Me and Arlie were gonna be WWE Diva Wrestling Legends.
Nice.
Trish Stratus and Mickey James, and we were gonna do this like big photo shoot where we were like recreating their feud. But
Nice.
we didn't do it.
Okay. Damn, y'all suck.
Yeah, and you'd expect more from us because, but yeah, no, I'm just trying to get through it, man.
That's fun. What do you say, Harley?
We did buy the wigs. We will be wearing the wigs.
I love it. I'm going to be doing Italian face. I'm going to be Mario.
Oh.
Yeah.
But like straight up, not Chris Pratt.
No.
Face Mario.
I'm going to be doing
It's a me.
I am going to be doing that.
Absolutely.
Because whenever I get in the character, dude, I stay in. You saw me as
you were
Elvis.
Elvis 2 years ago, and I remember, dude, I fucking missed that flight because my dumbass didn't check in. And you were like, I was waiting in full Elvis regalia at the fucking gate for you. You never showed up, and I was like, see, I flopped.
Dude, I stay. So the thing is, when I dress up, I'll stay in character.
Absolutely.
I remember telling my Loper, I was just like putting on my wig. I was like, I'll see you later. He's like, what are you talking about? With you all night? I'm like, no, you're not. You're talking to the king.
No, I'm heading out.
You're talking to the king. So I'm gonna be on the mic, freaking like, oh, it's me. Are you ready to get down? I just hope I don't offend all these white Italians out there.
You never know. You never know. You gotta be careful.
My girlfriend's gonna be a sexy Luigi.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
like, honestly, like, I've seen so many gay couples do that outfit. Like, just the harness, and then just the Speedo and the hats, and then the jockstrap.
That's
and,
me. That's me.
That's a good couple outfit.
That's a fun one. All right, let's get into the last one here.
Is this the last one?
Yeah.
Hey, I was just wondering how Wreckno decides on finding all the great outfits that he wears.
Kind of brushed on that a bit, but
Well, I mean, really, it's just like going online, going to whatever website's plus size area, and seeing, it's shot in the dark, like just hoping that the shit comes and it fits. And then Arlie really is like the person who will like be like, this will be this together, this will be cute, this will be that. And then like I to this day, I'm like got a loose grip on knowing how to dress myself. So like he reels it in.
hell yeah. How crazy is your wardrobe?
We have like regular boy clothes on one side, which is full. We have like a whole like a standing closet. And then on the other side of the room, we have both of our what we call show clothes. And it's just like pretty much all like girl clothes and like stuff I would wear for shows. What'd you say? Yeah, gender bendy clothes for sure.
It was Eva. We were told to give a shout out to Eva.
Eva!
She helps you with your outfits.
Eva Rock Vegas.
Were we? I didn't know this happened.
I love
That's
this.
what he said.
gotcha.
Oh yeah, actually, so Eva is one of my longest close friends, and she did a class for Carhartt in the last couple months where she got paid to learn how to use like industrial level sewing machines, and she just in general is fucking amazing. Understands what I'm into, and pretty much just give her the basic clothes. Like for Christmas in July, she took all of me and the dancers' clothes, which is like Christmas inspired stuff, and just put like white frill on all of it. So it really just took things to the next level of like, this is Santa Claus's little sluts, you know what I mean? So I really thank Eva for just being amazing and adding all the little accents to show. So we'll be in a chain type fit tomorrow for Red Rocks. I think I might have chains hanging from my hair, but I'm not sure.
Does she help you out whenever you do your music videos?
She did at Easy, and then that was the first one, I think. Yeah, she helped, but she didn't do any of the clothes for everything. She just like helps me in every part of it. That's like she's like one of my favorite people in the world.
I love that. I love that. Well, sick, man. Thank you so much for being here today, my dude.
Thank you for having me, Mitch.
I have so much love for you, dude. I love watching you, dude. You're just fun, man. Like everything about you're just fun. Like that's just the way like I'll explain you to people. I'm like, man, he's just fun.
Oh, I appreciate
and
that.
I like fun.
I like fun too.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. Are we doing that? The way you had it out, I was like, I don't know, we're high fiving.
We're just pop.
Yeah, high five like that.
Very weird high five.
Real quick, before you wrap it up, what do you have coming up next? Where are you going to be? Where can the people find you?
So we have the second leg of the fantasy tour that will be closing out in December. The fantasy. And Res Rocks tomorrow, and then I think we're in like New Orleans, Nashville, Louisville, bunch of different places in the next month. Get your tickets at Wreckno.com. And then, just like surviving.
I love that, man. Well, keep doing what you're doing, man. Like I said, and I have so much love for you. Love watching you, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show again today. Yeah.
Love you.
Love you, man. I appreciate you, brother. I really do.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you, Kyle.
I appreciate you too, brother.
And I appreciate everybody listening to this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. I will see y'all next week. Peace.
Bye, buddy. I hope you find your dad.
Find your dad.